All rise. Learning is in session. Please be seated. Hey, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine, and I'm going to explain to you how that works. What makes me different is I'm going to teach you how to sue whoever is blocking you from having your day in court. That's pretty much it. Did the judge dismiss your lawsuit because of the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine? What would you do if you found out the judge purposely misapplied the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine and dismissed your lawsuit without jurisdiction to help the attorneys? What kind of value would you place on an opportunity to move to court for reconsideration, file your notice of recusal, and file your lawsuit against the judge for dismissing your lawsuit without jurisdiction? This video is about how the judge is illegally dismissing your civil claims based on misapplication of the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine. The purpose of this video is to educate you on the issues and show you where to get the legal documents you need to file your claim against the parties. In this video, I will teach you what to do if the judge dismisses your lawsuit based on the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine, and where to get the lawsuit package you need to sue the judge. Hey guys, my name is Coach Neighbors, and I am the Director of Advocates for Justice Foreclosure Defense Paralegal Service. We are different and we prove it. I had a lot of people ask me why I do this. I do this because I have been through what you're facing. I know what it feels like not to be able to protect my family. Never again will I face the fear of losing my house to foreclosure without knowing what to do. Never again will I trust an attorney to help me. I think you guys get the picture. Okay, here I teach non-conventional foreclosure defense strategies. I will teach you how to make sure that you have the person who signed to start the foreclosure against your property listed as the #1 defendant in your lawsuit. When you get this one mistake corrected, you will be driver of the bus. I also structured and drafted all of the legal documents we use in the lawsuit packages. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to protect your family from attorneys, subscribe down below and click the bell so you don't miss anything, because it's about to get real up in here. This video is part of a playlist entitled Tips and Strategies to Use in Court. So if you see this video or you want to learn tips and strategies that you need to be using in court, you need to head over to my YouTube channel and look for the playlist, Tips and Strategies to be Used in Court. So let's talk about the problem. The problem people are facing is the judge is dismissing lawsuits without jurisdiction. The judges have misapplied the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine and have been dismissing lawsuits to help the attorneys. In this video, you will learn the truth about the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine and how the judges have been using it to assist the attorneys. You will also learn what you need to do about it. You will learn how to move to court for reconsideration. You will learn how to recuse the judge. And you will also learn how to personalize and file your lawsuit against the judge for violating your rights. Judges do this stuff all the time, and people don't do anything about it, so they get away with it. People think the judge has immunity, and the judge does have immunity when he's operating within the law. But when you show up in court, the judge doesn't have immunity because he's not operating within the Constitution or the law. The judge knew you were the defendant in state court because homeowners are always the defendant in state court. And that's why we added a lawsuit to this, because the judge knew what they were doing. They knew that you weren't the plaintiff in state court. They read the doctrine. And we'll get into that a little bit later. The judge has been misapplying the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine and dismissing homeowners' lawsuits. At the end of the day, it's going to come down to suing the judge for violating your rights. I've been doing this for a while, and whenever you use my stuff and back the attorneys in the corner, the judge steps up to help them. And so we have a program for that too. The goal here is not to get before the judge so he or she can rule and be fair, because that ain't never going to happen. The goal is to stay in the ring and get your facts on the court record for your appeal and your lawsuit. So guys, make sure to watch the video to the end so you do not miss out on the tip of the day. Because actually, I think I got a little carried away. So there's like 4 tips in this tip of the day. 4 tips for the tip of the day, 4 tips. Okay, I'll let that go. I'm going to open up my screen so you guys can take a look at the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine, and we'll go over the elements needed for the judge to have jurisdiction. With my number 1 assistant, this is Portia. Okay, guys, welcome back. That was my first assistant, Portia. She gets to help out sometime, but she thinks she's in charge a lot. So we're still working on that. So we're going to open up the share window, and first we're going to look at the requirements necessary for the judge to use the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine to gain jurisdiction. And you're going to be shocked when you see the requirements. Okay, so you guys can see right here the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine. And the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine applies when 4 requirements are met. And you see these requirements here. All 4 of these requirements need to be met in order for the judge to use the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine to acquire jurisdiction over a case. And A, the state court plaintiff lost in state court. Well, you weren't a state court plaintiff, so that doesn't apply to you. The state court plaintiff complains of injury caused by the state court judgment. The judgment was issued before the federal lawsuit was filed. And that's a good one to note, because if you get your lawsuit filed before the judgment was issued, then they can't use the Rooker-Feldman Doctrine to throw you out of court. Well, they can, but it's going to be a problem. The scheme is for the judge to assume the plaintiff in this federal court case was also the plaintiff in the state court case. And they know that's not true, because the homeowner can never be the plaintiff in a state court foreclosure, because the foreclosure is always filed by the attorneys.